Well, hi, and welcome to Coffee with Chris. It is Friday, TGIF. It is August 7th, and as always, I am so very happy to be with you. I'm going to be honest, it has been so hot. I'm once again standing here hydrating. You cannot get enough water. I actually had the opportunity yesterday to play Trenton District with my dear friends Pam, Pat, and B over at Cherry Valley. We had a great time. I have to tell you, I actually won. And so did B and Pam. That's what handicaps are for. But it was so hot. I really don't think you could drink enough water. But this heat, you definitely have to stay hydrated. So let's get on with the show. First of all, I wanted to let you know, we're very excited. Tomorrow, we have a new business coming to town with their grand opening, Whispering Pines Bookstore, and there's scheduled to be a ribbon cutting at 11 o'clock. So if you happen to be in the downtown Pennington area or in the Pennington area, please stop by. I think it would be wonderful. I think it is just so great now how many stores we have in downtown Pennington, and as you've already seen, we're slowly but surely starting to do things together, which I just think is fabulous. So put it down. If you happen to be around, definitely stop, and please don't forget to visit your friends at the front porch. Just a reminder, our hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 12 to 6, Thursday from 12 to 7, and Saturday from 12 to 5. After hour and before hour appointments are always available. Okay, so the first thing that I need to talk about is the Brighton handbag trade-in program, which is where the front porch has partnered with Dress for Success Lawrenceville. I'm just going to show you this one handbag because I am so tempted to buy this. It is this fabulous bag. Absolutely fabulous bag. Comfortable to wear. I actually have this in the black with the brown trim. It holds a lot of stuff, which, you know, we all schlep a lot of stuff, but it just really looks great. Let me see if I can show you the inside. Of course, it is major stuffed, but it's got a zip pocket. It's got a pocket here to hold your cell phone. Brighton just really takes the time with their handbags to make sure they've got everything that a woman needs. And even here is a space where you could, if you don't want to bother unzipping your bag to get your cell phone, you also could put your cell phone right here. Then the other thing, if you feel like being really over the top, I just think this wallet is great. Wouldn't this be fun to travel with this? You carry this, you put this inside, you've got a crossbody here, so if you want to go out at night and you don't want to take a big bag, you just want to take something small and hands-free, you have it. It's just a great wallet. We just bought this color at the last show with Allie. Look at this. Brighton just thinks of everything, lots of compartments. You can put your driver's license or ID right there. It is just a really great wallet. So let's remember how this works. All you have to do is bring us in a gently used, it doesn't have to be Brighton handbag, and up to $249, we will give you $25 off a fabulous handbag. Then, if you spend over $250 or over, you get $50 off. If you've been looking at Brighton handbags and you've been thinking, you know, I really want to do this, I just don't know, right now is the perfect time to have one. They are, I have to tell you, they are just wonderful, wonderful bags. And you also know what a wonderful company it is. And then I just have to show you this one necklace from Brighton. One of our good friends, Maureen, was in the house yesterday, and she goes, I got to see this necklace. I've got to see it. And we got talking about it. And white is very difficult to find. You just can't find white jewelry. But it's a statement piece. It's a lot of fun. And then if you feel like it, it also has this great bracelet. We have a couple of these left. I'm seriously considering this myself, but it's funny. When you go to put on a necklace like that, you kind of go, I don't know, is it too big? But I'm telling you, you just can sit back and wait. You will get compliments. It is absolutely amazing when you pick a really fabulous piece like that. Okay, then the other thing, I've been trying to show you just a little bit of Jellycat every time we're on the Coffee with Chris. I just have to show you this. Really great with the star. And now that Debbie is back at Fancy Threads, you might be able to put a little name in this ear for that special star in your life. We have a few of these, not many, and I don't think we'll ever see this bunny again. And then, if somebody happens to be celebrating a birthday, this is an item that we were able to get back in again, and this is just a really super surprise for that birthday girl or boy. Really, really great. Okay, then let me just show you this. We started to get in new Michelle design, that fabulous foaming soap and napkin. We did get in some fall. I do not want to show that to you yet. I am, as you know, enjoying summer, and I am in no rush, but I can show you this because they redesigned beach, and it is called Bali Beach. And Kelly and I were looking at this last night. Isn't this gorgeous? So, as we say, if you happen to have a beach house, perfect. If you happen to be going to a beach house and need a hostess gift, perfect. Or if at home you happen to have a guest room, a guest bathroom that happens to be decorated with beach, you've got the perfect foaming soap and napkin. And remember, you can always buy the foaming soap by itself, and you can always buy, these are great napkins, the napkins by themselves. So I think they've got a real winner on that. And it's funny. A lot of people think, summer's over, no more beach. We try to have beach for you year round, because I know a lot of you tend to either be down there a lot or go down there a lot, and you still need to have some of those fabulous Jersey Shore beachy things. Okay, so then next, we also just got back in the house. We had these. We sold out of them, but since my favorite pastime, other than working at the front porch, is golf, we just got back in this great towel, and then this one is just great, and this flew off the shelf. Really, really great item. This is fun, like if you happen to be going to a member guest, or somebody just says, hey, would you like to come out and play a little bit of golf? This would be a great add-on to any kind of a host or hostess gift you might be thinking of. Then, we love our Morse code bracelets, so I have to show you this. We got 2 new Morse codes. One is New Beginnings, which is great, and I always love what they say. And this one is Resilient. It's funny. We probably have 20 different Morse code bracelets, and just as you go through them, you can think that would be perfect for them. That would be perfect for them. Stia just seems to really know how to hit it just right. All right, then I'm looking at this, and I just have to show you the little Nito Baby Ice. We have a few of these still left. When they're gone, they're gone. So if you happen to just need this, everything else is sold out at this point. We do have probably maybe a half a dozen of these left. And remember, we're not taking coupons with this, and we are limiting 2 per customer. Okay, then the other item I need to remind you about, we do have peepers, the readers upstairs. Just going to show you a couple. This is a frame that actually one of our male customers got into, and we liked it so much that we ended up getting it in for the men. But then it really is a great glass. It's basically invisible, and it looks great on women too. I'm just going to show you one other, because Lynn has such a good time buying these, just really fun. And then of course, and I saw that we're getting a little bit low on these, we do have the great sunglass magnetic readers. I think we need to reorder some of these. These are just really, really great. As you say, you've got to look cool when you're wearing your sunglasses. All right, then the only other thing I want to mention, I do have one of the dresses that I showed you, I think it was maybe last time or the one before that, on Coffee with Chris. Very comfortable. It's got pockets, and I'm happy to say that one of our customers actually bought one. She came back in here, Pat came back in, she goes, you know, I've worn it 3 times. It is so comfortable, and I must tell you, it is very comfortable. So I'm just going to show you this dress just so you see it. Susan, if you're out there listening to me today, I just want to let you know I got the small back in the house. We had sold out of the small, but we do have small, medium, large, and extra large, and I do have one of these once we get this pressed with your name on it. So, all right, I think that is it for now. Please keep coming out and keeping us busy. And I will look forward to seeing you on the next Coffee with Chris next Wednesday. Have a fabulous weekend. Be safe, and thanks for joining me.